Well, hello, beautiful, beautiful souls that you are out there. Hello. I'm actually going to share this right into my group because it's time. My group is reopened and I'm so excited. All right, I am just popping on here real quick to talk with you about something that I'm seeing on the interwebs or the social media all of the time. And as we're going through all the planetary shifts, all the retrogrades, and there are all kinds of, we talked about the other day, the shadow work and the dark nights of the soul, and these are very real things. These are things that everybody goes through in their spiritual journey. It has nothing to do with, you didn't attract it to you. It's not just some random thing that is being forced upon you. Stuff like that happens, right? Like the dark nights of the soul and the shadow work, it's all learning. It's a learning journey. It's a learning lesson. These are all lessons that are brought to us. Part of what we agreed upon when we came here, right? But there are other things that I see talked about a lot that I'm going to be bold right here and just say that I don't agree with them at all. As someone who works as an energy healer, works as a psychic reader, does mediumship, and is a spiritual life and business coach, midlife makeover coach. That's my latest and greatest thing because that's what I'm doing, helping you all of you women who are 40 plus, just, pull out your greatness, pull out your magic, and create some epic shit. But that's off topic. So what I see is a lot of posts about spiritual warfare and psychic attacks, especially with all that's going on in the country. I'm here in America or in the world. I see a lot of the shit with this spiritual warfare. It can even go biblical, like it's a biblical thing or it's this, it's that. And, no. So I'm here to, y'all know, if you're hang with me, that I always keep things spiritual very simple and very direct, because why would spirit be any other way? Because if spirit was confusing or vague, then we wouldn't learn anything. So spirit's pretty fucking simple, right? Because it's the all-knowing, all that is, all the love energy, unconditional joy, and that highest vibration. Not saying we all live there all the time, because otherwise we would probably be back in the spiritual world. What I am saying is that if spirit was confusing, we wouldn't learn anything. So it doesn't benefit spirit at all to be, confusing, chaotic, or to send us horrific things. Okay, so this whole notion of psychic attack and spiritual warfare makes me chuckle a little bit, because then that's implying that you, actually, I shouldn't even say it's implying. That's basically saying you're participating in something that is not serving you. Because no one can attack you spiritually. No one can. I know that there are physical attacks, and sometimes we can't see that happening, and really awful things can happen. A spiritual attack, though, that is completely under your control. Completely under your control at all times. Spiritual warfare, same thing. They want to make it sound like, there are these either otherworldly beings who are sent here to cause chaos and shit, or it's the devil coming here to do the devil's work. Well, let's just say that once again, all of that is under your control. You cannot, war is something that is voluntary. You're not forced to participate in warfare. That is a fight between, a voluntary, deliberate fight between two people or beings or things, and you don't have to participate in that. It's only a war if you say so. If you say it is. Nobody can come and invade your energetic space without your permission. No one can declare war or attack on you spiritually without your permission. Your energy, you have creator energy, meaning God, universe, source, whatever, all that is, sent you here with some of its energy, right? It's where you came from. So by definition, no one can spiritually attack God. No one can declare spiritual warfare on God. God's like, no. So same here. If you are not available for it, you will not participate in it. You will not be affected by it. Or sometimes, and everything around you is designed to make you affected by it. It's all like a big test run. How much can we use media, social media, use all of the things. Maybe it's like shitty food, or maybe it's like things in our world. How can we poke holes into your spiritual power? How can we poke holes in that? How can we raise you with all these different rules and social norms to believe that you don't have any power? You have to look to the outside, to someone else who makes the rules to tell you what to do. So that is not warfare. That's just the workings of the world. That's human evolution. That's part of, okay, you know, what do we want to create for our experience? And you get to choose. Am I going to participate in this shit or not? Like, I don't have to worry about what the elites are doing in this world. I really don't. Because there are things that I don't have control over, and that's okay. The only thing I have control over is myself and my journey, and I can only radiate that out, not expecting to change anyone, not expecting to like tell anyone else what to do, but it's more like the more empowered I am, then it energetically gives permission to others to empower themselves as well. Or they can just observe and say, you know, that works for me. I think I'm going to try that. And there we are. The more we refuse to participate or call this spiritual warfare or call it a psychic attack. If you name it that, you know you're bringing that to you. Let's talk about law of attraction and manifestation 101. You're going to name that shit, it's going to come to you. And that's how your body is going, your nervous system is taking in the word warfare. How's that going to make you feel? So physically, emotionally, spiritually, you're setting yourself up in the defensive or into like fight or flight. Are you going to be able to connect with your own spirit or higher self in that condition? No, you will not. You'll be stressed out, you'll be freaked out, and that's when the other influences come in and tell you what to do and how you should be and what you should think, and come here, I'll keep you safe. Come over here, you know, I got what you need. Don't worry about it. That's when this all happens. The more we're all in a state of fight or flight, the more controllable we really are. So that's the thing. You have to be energetically unavailable. Do not declare it. Do not name it. I am not participating in warfare. I am participating in spiritual empowerment. You're going to sign me up for that. And if sometimes spiritual empowerment means standing up for your rights, okay, it's not, doesn't mean I'm going to lay down, roll over, and I'm going to let all this happen. That means that I'm going to show up and declare what I want to see. I want to see spiritual empowerment. I want to see freedom. I want to see sovereignty. So I am showing up for that. I am not showing up for spiritual warfare. I am not energetically available for a psychic attack. You cannot psychic attack me. Go ahead and try. Go ahead and fucking try. Anyone who watches this who's another psychic medium or just a person who's pissed off, or you think you're like a witch, warlock, wizard, whatever the hell, try it. Try to come and psychically attack me. You will not, because I'm not available for your bullshit and your nonsense. I have been given the power from the Creator to manage my own energy and to only be available for that which serves me. And I know I can absolutely say, that doesn't serve me. I'm not available for that. And I don't have to get sucked into the drama of it. Don't have to. You don't have the right to take me over. And no, and you don't have the right to declare war upon me. Absolutely not. So know that all of this is just a choice. All these words are just out there to scare the fucking shit out of you and to probably sell something. Look at the person who's saying it and then look at what they do. I have no problem with entrepreneurship and capitalism. When it's done with integrity and heart and honesty and transparency, I have no problem with that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I will support my business people who are working for themselves all day long. But what I don't like is when people use terms such as this, and as if they're speaking what they know what they're doing. They speak like they have special knowledge, or they speak like they're communicating with, they're channeling from some other galactic beings, and they know they've downloaded the Bible and they know what's going to happen and they know God's will, or they know Jesus. Absolutely fucking not. Like that usually will come with someone who's looking to sell something. They're looking to tell you, you need me to coach you through it. You need me to cast this spell on you so you can protect yourself. You need me to download and channel these codes and distribute them to you so you're empowered. No, fuck that. No, you do not. You do not need that. You have everything. There are no codes. You don't have to know codes. You have everything. You are in your DNA is everything that you need to know. That's it. And you don't have to participate in this 3D stuff that is trying to only scare you, to take you out of your own intuition, out of your own knowledge and power, and place you in the hands of someone who wants you to make their agenda happen. That's it. There is no other reason. Nobody is going to psychically attack you. Now, somebody may be in a relationship with you and you feel upset by it and they're being mean to you or they're being not nice, cruel. That's, and that's up to you to put your boundaries up and see you later. I'm not saying it's always that easy. I've been in abusive relationships, okay? So I get that. And this is not a victim blaming, shaming type of thing. But what it is saying is that somehow we are triggered. It triggers an insecurity or a wound, a core wound inside of us when we're hanging out with people that drain our energy, that make us feel like shit, or that make us feel like we always have to question ourselves and everything else and we have to be on our guard. Okay, so that's something that's a core wound. It's trauma healing. How do you get to be in a place where you don't feel like you're psychically attacked or you don't feel like you're available? You work on your core wounds. You need to feel safe in your own body. The only reason why I can say that with confidence is come and fucking try it. You're not going to psychically attack me and you're not going to recruit me for your bullshit spiritual warfare. How can I say that even with all the mess that's going on in the world? Because I learned to be safe in my own body. I did not feel safe with myself and with the world at one point in time. Not that long ago, by the way. This is years, decades of work here. And so once I learned, this is root chakra work, that base safety, security, which is where your money beliefs hang out, which is where your safety hangs out, your trauma hangs out, and your sense of self. Without that, you are available for, and you're not being attacked, you're not in warfare. It's just getting sucked into somebody else. You're allowing yourself to be led. That's what it really is. It's not somebody who lives in your head and controls your brain and makes sure, your hands hurt and your eyes twitch. I mean, that makes for good Hollywood movies and shit, but that's not, no. Or, cast spells on you and no. That just means that you're available to be influenced by someone else who usually wants you to do what they want you to do. And they want you to make their agenda happen. They want you to serve them. And we're here right now in 2021, going into next year soon, can't believe it already, to say no more of that. No more of that. We're not available for that anymore. We're not available for that energy drainage. We're not available for influences and people and institutions, whatever they are, that don't really serve, don't really care, and are just trying to suck you in to follow them and think and do like they do. No. Not happening. Or sell you something to make you think you're not good enough or you can't be healed or you're not going to be okay without them. I absolutely do psychic readings, energy healings, and coaching, but I will only do it as a way to empower you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I am not here to say, I will download the light codes into you and you will be healed and you will be empowered and I'm going to turn you on. No, I'm just here to reflect your own greatness back at you. Sometimes we need a little help, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes our limiting beliefs are so strong, we just need someone else to reflect. It's usually, when I'm coaching someone, they're already downloading their greatness to me. Their higher self is talking to my higher self and I'm just communicating back to them what their higher self is saying so that they can hear it, but they already know. I'm just kind of that third party for the time being. And eventually the idea is you won't need me anymore. You're going to ascend and you're going to blend your higher self and your regular self, whatever you want to call it, higher self and your human self are going to merge, and not even merge, you're already merged, where you're going to hear each other again, and then you're going to be living a life of authenticity, truth, and fulfillment. Your epic life, living your best life, whatever we want to call it, that's how it's done. And you're not available for any of this other bullshit out in the world. There's no psychic attack. There will be none. I promise you. I promise. Doesn't mean you're not gonna have a bad day or get upset or have a dark night of the soul. You have to. It's like purge. Gotta purge. But what it does mean is you're not available to be influenced by anyone else or anything else ever again. Those things that you've been programmed with, they don't make sense anymore. Isn't it true? And drop me like an emoji or something in the comments if you know what I'm saying. Once you see, you can't unsee it. Once you see the illusions that you were brought up with and that the world is dishing out to us, you can't unsee it. And this isn't like a conspiracy thing. You see like the marketing, you see the like the psychological games they're trying to play, and it's some fucked up shit. And it's been there for decades, and it's not brought on by any politician, certain person. It's been there, and they've just played the game for so long, they got good at it. And it's worked, so why change it? But now, that's why we're so uncomfortable, because it's not working anymore. It's not working. And so now, people are becoming more empowered. They're depending on their own intuition. They're coming together and making, really deciding, well, what do we want? What do we want to create in this world? What kind of world do we want to live in? What kind of world do we want to leave to our children and our children's children? And this is big stuff. And if you think that you're vulnerable to warfare or attack, you're just going to be scared. You're just going to sit in fear. And it's going to be like, it's just going to feel like shit. So I'm just inviting you today to know, just declare right now that even when the dark nights of the soul happen, it's not a psychic attack. It's not spiritual warfare. You're not being taken over, not being possessed. It's just part of your journey that needs to happen to purge, like coughing up a hairball, purging stuff so that you can see. So your consciousness gets bigger and bigger, and you're allowing your higher self to come in more and more. It's telling you, it's life-changing stuff. So just know you're no longer energetically available for any of this nonsense stuff. That's all I have to say. So I love you guys. And my group, Divinely Inspired Life, is open again, but I'm going to change the name soon. But that's what it is now. I'll put the link in the comments. You could come on over and join. Also, too, soon I'm going to start coming back here and doing live card readings. I've already started doing them on TikTok. So if you're not with me on TikTok, the Jennifer Lynn, like I am on Instagram and TikTok, the Jennifer Lynn, LYNNE. I've been doing live card pulls over on TikTok. Just having fun over there. It's been fun. I'm going to come back here though on Facebook. I know they're kind of cranky lately, but I'm going to come back for it. Anything you want to know about what I have for readings and coaching packages and things, you want to up level your shit, then talk to me. Especially if you're 40 and above, this is going to be, my jam now. Women 40 and above who are like, I'm stuck. I feel like shit. I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what I want, but I know this ain't it. Okay. That's what I'm going to help you with. I'm going to do a whole life makeover. And a program is coming out soon with that. Go to jenrapinian.com and you can see all the options, or my link tree in the bio too, linktree/Jen Roop, and you can see all the different things. All right. So with that, I love you all so much. I will see you on the next video. Any questions, drop me in the comments, message me. I'm always here, and I will come back at ya. Love you guys.